Ned frustrates me and he irks my nerves and he drives me to the ends of its sanity. And
look at her face.
I love him. I adore him for it. Like, I love that he challenges me and like...
Right. I love him. I adore him for it. I love that he challenges me. Guys, women are looking for a leader. Women aren't looking for a pushover. They're looking for a man who can stand his ground, a man who does not compromise. Does that look like she is excited to you? It's almost like she's purposely hiding one eye so that she doesn't have to look at all of him. Guys, the rest of what you're about to see is absolutely cringeworthy. Pay very close attention. See that look on her face? That is pure joy and adulation. She sees Barnett for the very first time, and she is like, holy he is hot. Look at her face. She was almost like, oh my God. You can just tell by her body language that Barnett far exceeded her expectations. I think she probably, just given Barnett's game, I think she probably suspected that Barnett probably a handsome guy, because confident guys are usually pretty handsome because they're handsome, right? See, a lot of men's confidence, and Anon in New York actually called up and asked this question yesterday on yesterday's show. He said, Donovan, where's the best place for a man to get self-confidence from? And that, of course, is from himself. And the best way to get self-confidence is to build your body up. Get yourself in shape. You change your body, you change your life. You can have a below average looking face, guys. If you have an elite physique, dude, you're going to get are going to throw themselves at you all the time. And when they see you for the first time, you're going to get reactions just like this. Oh my God, I can't believe my luck. That's exactly how this is. This is what Amber is going through right now. Amber has seen Barnett for the very first time, and she's saying, holy shit, I can't believe the way this guy looks. She was attracted to his confidence. And again, the reason Barnett is confident is because he's tall and he's good looking. Well, just because you're not tall or good looking doesn't mean you can't be in good shape. Girls would much rather date a below average to even an ugly looking dude with an elite physique over a quote unquote hot guy who is in bad shape. Now, there's really no such thing as a hot guy who's in bad shape. Girls only really define hot. This is actually one of the symmetries of sexual attraction. We as men, we see a girl with a below average looking face, we say, oh my God, she's hot. Like Amber, we say Amber's hot. Her face is kind of average, but she's got an unbelievable body, so we say that Amber, of course, is hot. And listen, I'm not a dude. Like, you know, I don't know if Barnett is hot or not, but he's tall. He seems to be good looking. That's, you know, we'll see what happens. But the best way to get that self-confidence is to get yourself into shape. You get yourself into shape, and girls will react like this when they see you for the first time. Let's continue.
Oh my gosh.
Now Barnett is like, oh my God, she's hot. Holy f***. She's so hot. You can tell. You can tell.
Hi.
Holy. Oh,
Hi.
oh God.
Look at this. You see this hug? You see this hug? They are crotch to coochie, y'all. This is 100% pure, unadulterated lust. That's what this is, guys. Don't listen. Do not get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. This is 100% unadulterated lust. And like I said, I think I said this earlier when I was on with MLD. I was on with MLD, and I remember I said earlier, I said, listen, man, you can't hide sexual attraction. You cannot hide sexual arousal. It can't be done. No matter how much women try to hide their arousal, they can't do it. That's just the way it is. Let's continue.
Hello. Oh my gosh.
Oh God. Oh God.
wow.
Hi.
Holy shit. Hello.
Hi.
Look at her.
Hi.
Oh, yeah, look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Kissing close. She's got her hand on his head. Now, somebody else is going to do this a little bit later on, but it's not really going to be as authentic, right? It's not going to be as authentic. Not in the least, actually. Like, that's the way this is. And again, you guys can tell. You can tell the difference between a woman who is aroused and a woman who is playing aroused. You guys are about to see real soon. Look at this. Look at that. And by the way, Amber's got a great ass. Holy man, she's got a great ass. But you can see she is leaning into him. She is leaning into him. Look at this. She's almost off her feet. She's like her entire body weight is onto him. And he's a big, strong guy, of course. This also helps. Right? Let's continue.
Hi.
Hi.
She keeps
How's
saying,
it going?
she keeps saying hi.
Did you know the whole time he
Okay,
looked
she
like
goes.
that? Like, that's... And real quick,
Oh, this is fun.
I refuse to let you change your mind again. I'm
What?
just going to
Look at
stick
this.
that right on there right now.
Okay, so she just put a ring on his finger, right? She just put a ring on his finger. She's like, I cannot let you change your mind again. Guys, he hasn't put a ring on her finger. He hasn't put a ring on her finger. Like, there's no nothing. Like, she's supposed to get through. She's like, nope. Not worried about my ring. First thing I'm going to do is put a ring on your finger so another can't take you, so you don't change your mind again. Do you see how this works, guys? This is when women are at their best. This clearly right here in front of us. This is competition anxiety. Here, let me put this wedding band on you so that no other woman can take you. And I can promise you, whenever Barnett wants to, he is absolutely, listen, he is beating that down. You better believe it. You kidding me? He is absolutely positively beating that down. There is no doubt about it. If he wants to, he is 1,000% going to get. No doubt about it. There is no doubt about it.
Barnett frustrates me and he irks my nerves and he drives me to the ends of its sanity and love him.
Guys,
I adore him for it.
listen, she says, and again, I know this is review for some of you guys, but some of you guys might be watching the show for the very first time. Some of you might be watching the show for the very first time. She just said, let me rewind that again. Because again, guys do not understand why their women aren't treating them well. And one of the main reasons that you're afraid to piss off your woman. You're afraid to irk her. You're afraid for her to be mad at you. Listen to what this girl says. Listen to what she says.
Like, he irks my nerves. I
one?
refuse to let you change your
Watch.
mind again. I'm
What?
just going to stick that right on there right now. Barnett frustrates me and he irks my nerves and he drives me to the ends of its sanity and
Look at her face.
love him. I adore him for it. Like, I
God.
love that he challenges me and like,
Right. I love him. I adore him for it. I love that he challenges me. Guys, women are looking for a leader. Women aren't looking for a pushover. They're looking for a man who can stand his ground, a man who does not compromise, a man who demands his woman's best. She might not like it all the time. As a matter of fact, she's not going to like it. She's not going to like you bugging her to get her ass into the fucking gym for the 4th time this week. She's not going to like that, guys. She's not going to like the fact that you have such high standards, that you absolutely will not compromise in any part of your life or any part of her life. She's not going to like it. She'll bitch and complain. She'll make excuses. She'll hem and haw. But if she loves you, she'll do what you're directing her to do, and she will love you for it. The proof is in the pudding. And again, guys, this is the first time she is seeing Barnett. She's never seen this man. She's known him now physically for 18 seconds. But she had all of that. She had all of these things to say about him. He irks me. He gets on my nerves. He pushes me. He irks me to the ends of the earth. And I love him for it. Never seen him in her life until just now, and she loves him for it. Guys, this is the power of game. If you're a patron and you see and buy, right? But in the first breakdown, I think this is episode 582, in episode 579. In episode 579, I said, listen, guys, game trumps all. It doesn't matter. For real, it does not matter what you look like. This guy, Barnett, had created sexual arousal with 3 different women behind a door. He had 3 women ready to marry him. They had no idea what he looked like. All they knew about him is what he sounded like. They knew he was confident, and they knew that he knew his way around a woman. That's enough. That's enough for most women. But the 4th thing, which is the most important thing, is he didn't budge. He didn't compromise. He didn't let these women walk all over him. No, he stood his ground. He bugged these bitches. He challenged them. He made fun of them. He picked fun at them. He wasn't afraid to piss them off. Now, don't get me wrong. He certainly didn't enjoy what he did with LC. Of course, if you had seen my earlier video of LC, you guys would see, obviously, that she did not take that rejection well, and women never take rejection well. But the point is he wasn't afraid of doing what's difficult. And you want to know something? Here's another. Check this out. When Jessica dumped Mark before coming back to him, when Jessica dumped Mark, she was giving him all these excuses. I need to find myself, and I have to follow my heart, and we don't have that much time, and I need to capitalize. Listen, she wanted to be with Barnett. She couldn't even tell him that. But when Barnett told LC that she wasn't it, he just told her flat out, it's not you, LC. Flat out. He told her, it's not you, LC. That's what he said, guys. He told her straight up. He didn't beat around the bush. Nope. It ain't you, LC. I'm sorry to tell you. That's all there is to it. So what you guys have to understand is being direct, that is a masculine trait. And even though women might not, even though a woman might not like it, even though she might react adversely to it, if she loves you, and most women will when you're like this, if she loves you, she will comply. She will willfully comply. She's not going to happily comply all the time, guys. She's not going to be skipping around, skipping to my loo. No, it's not going to be all sunshine and rainbows. But she will do it. She'll bitch and she'll moan. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. She's a woman. She has to bitch and moan. She can't let you get away with all that, right? She can't do it. But she will, or she can't let you get away with not bitching and moaning, right? But if she loves you enough, she will absolutely do it. She will do whatever you tell her to do. And at the end of the day, she will love you for making her a better woman for it. Let's continue.
Makes me laugh, and I love the way he makes me feel, and y'all, I love the way he feels.
Well, of course you do. She says, I love the way he makes me feel. So many guys are wrapped up in just making girls feel good all the time. Guys are afraid to disagree with women. Guys are afraid to disagree with their women. Guys are afraid to cuss their women out. Dude, I had a blow up with Devin today. It was actually quite substantial. Quite substantial. And to be quite honest with you, that little ordeal, that ain't over. Like, we still have to talk, but I'm busy as shit. So I had to put it off, and she's working from home, so we're just going to have to get together and talk. But guess what? I don't give a fuck about pissing her off. I don't give a fuck if she's mad at me. She can give me the silent treatment all she wants to. My standards do not waver. Ever. And if she is at a point where she doesn't want to uphold my standards, cool, man. Like she can go her separate way, but I'm not going to budge I'm not going to budge. I'm not just going to give in just so she's not mad at me. No, that. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Obviously, I would prefer that my girl not be mad at me, but I'm not afraid of it. I'm not afraid of it. And, oh, by the way, Devin doesn't do the silent treatment. She absolutely, positively does not do the silent treatment. We solve our problems quickly and correctly. That's all there is to it. And there's no arguing. I don't argue with Dev. No. I tell her, look, it is X, Y, and Z. She'll say her little A, B, and C. If she gets flat, I'm like, hey, watch your tone. This ain't an argument. This is a one-sided conversation. Real talk, guys. That's the way this happens. Does this piss her off? You better believe it pisses her off. Oh, my God, it pisses her off to no end. Sometimes she'll cry her eyes out. After we're done, she'll cry her eyes out. because she's hurt, she's upset. Most importantly, she doesn't want to yell at me, right? Or she wants to yell at me, but she knows that if she does, she's out the fucking door. Devin has never raised her voice at me like, oh, no. Nope. But guess what? At the end of the day, she loves me for it. This is what being a man is all about. Not forever caving into every woman's whims. If you cave in all the time, guys, she's gonna get bored and leave. That's how this works. Look at the embrace. Look at this embrace. That is contentment there. Her arms are under his. I mean, she can't hold him any closer. He made her earn his commitment, and she values it. You better believe she values it.
Don't ever let go. They're not gonna let you. They're not gonna take you away from me.
I'm engaged, y'all. Oh my God. I'm engaged. You're so irritating.
I know I am.
See that?
I'll always be that way.
See that? He says you're so irritating. Ha 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 ha. By the way, I'll always be that way. That was a shit test, right? And that really wasn't a shit test. That was kind of like a low-level shit test. All right, well, listen, we're in person. Let me see if I tell him. Let me see if he'll change. Oh, you're so irritating. Oh, well, I'll stop that. No, he said I'm always gonna be that way, and she loved it. Watch this. She'll say, "Oh, you're so irritating," and it wasn't really a shit test, but she didn't know that she was deploying a shit test. It was not meant to be a shit test, but it was, because guess what? Even though we knew he was going to pass the test, he absolutely could have failed it, right? Guys fail tests guys will fail tests that never existed. Like a girl will do something and he'll do completely the wrong thing that puts her in charge. He buys into her frame. You're failing a test that she didn't deploy. That's what this is. Listen and watch. Watch.
You're so irritating.
I know I am. I'll always be that way.
Look at that. I'll always be that way. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm irritating. Yeah, I'm a pain in the ass. But you love my ass, don't you? Yes, the hell you do.
Barnett has put me through the ringer.
Unbelievable. Did you hear that, guys? Barnett has put me through the ringer. What else did she say?
And I have no doubt he will probably do it again.
I have no doubt that he'll probably do it again. Does she look upset with that, guys? Does she look upset about the fact that Barnett is going to continue to put her through the ringer? No. She doesn't look upset. Not to say that she looks forward to it, but this is what women want, guys. Women want guidance. They need strength. They need leadership. They don't want a guy who's just going to roll over and just do what she says all the time. They want a guy who's going to tell her no. They want a guy who's going to tell her, hey, f*** you, don't do that. They want a guy who's going to make his demands clear. They want a man. Barnett is a man, for better or worse. Pun, I don't know, no pun intended. I guess pun maybe intended. For better or worse, no matter how much he got on Amber's nerves, it didn't matter. She still loves him because he made her work for his affection. Now, this is Mark and Jessica.
Choosing me. I couldn't be more thankful to be with you.
Oh, dude, never thank a woman for choosing you. Right? I forgot to get that part. I forgot to get that clip. He said, oh, I just want to thank you so much for choosing me, blah, 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 blah. Oh, please. Dude, never. And again, this guy's young. Right? He doesn't know. He doesn't understand. Right? Like, this is why I can't really blame Mark. I can blame him, but he is so far gone. It's just, he's going to have to learn his lesson the hard way.
I found the one, and it does not matter to me at all what he looks like.
It does not matter at all to me what he looks like. One of the many staples of the red pill is to never listen to what a woman says, rather watch what she does. Right? And of course, as we all know, the more a woman tries to convince you of something, the more likely it is that the exact opposite is true. She said this 3 or 4 times in the last episode. Oh, it doesn't matter what he looks like. Love is blind, she said. What else did she... Oh, I found the love of my life. She keeps saying that. 24 hours ago, she dumped Mark to be with Barnett. Barnett rejected her, so she came crawling back to Mark. Now all of a sudden, you're the love of her. You're the love. He's the love of your life. No, I don't think so. No, not a chance.
If he's a troll, I literally
Oh
don't
my
care.
God.
I found
If he's a troll, I literally don't care. Oh my God. See, when girls go out of their way to dude, she's overselling it. I don't care if he's a troll. Now you know his looks matter. Now you know they matter. It's like your girlfriend comes home from work, or your wife comes home from work, and she's talking all about this guy. Be like, whoa, wait a minute. Is there anything going on between you two? She's like, no, never. I don't want to that guy. He's short, he's balding, he has 5 kids, blah, 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 blah. Guess what? 6 months later, you find out she's having an affair with the short, balding guy with a bunch of kids. The more a woman tries to convince you or other people or someone else of something, the more likely it is that the complete opposite is true. Never forget that. And this is going to be proven throughout this particular show.
full-blown love like I've never experienced before. And it didn't come from seeing someone across the room who I thought was hot. It came from...
Oh, that's funny. It didn't come from seeing someone across the room that I thought was hot. What that means is that this is how she normally gets down. But she wants us to think that she's just all of a sudden going to change her stripes. Gotcha.
really connecting with someone on a deeper level that I've ever experienced before.
Does that look like she is excited to you? It's almost like she's purposely hiding one eye so that she doesn't have to look at all of him. Guys, the rest of what you're about to see is absolutely cringeworthy. Pay very close attention.